A missing 13-year-old girl from Baker, Louisiana, has been found safe in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A missing girl from Baker was found alive but concealed in a box in the basement of a Pittsburgh home after being sexually abused for several days. The U.S. Marshal Service began their investigation after they were contacted by the Louisiana State Police Special Victims Unit on October 24th. They were told the 13-year-old child may have online contact with an unknown adult man. An affidavit from Pittsburgh authorities say that federal agents found the teenager in the basement of a Pittsburgh home in a sheet-covered box. They said the child from Baker told them she met the 26-year-old Keyshawn Crumity over Snapchat. He reportedly told her he was supposed to get her adopted by a trusted adult. While at a Greyhound bus station in D.C., she met a woman who asked if she needed help, to which she said she told Crumity she was bringing a friend with her to Pittsburgh, adding that the woman accompanied her to the Pittsburgh home. During the first night at the home, all three people slept in a bed together in the basement. The girl said that Crumity later gave her edibles and alcohol while she was in the home. Officials added that the young girl was sexually assaulted at least once or twice a day by him for the week she was in the home. He allegedly told her he would get in trouble and that he knew she was a runaway. He also admitted to having sex with the victim multiple times before the home was raided on October 30th. He was charged with trafficking individuals, statutory sexual assault of a minor, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, sexual assault, and corruption of minors, among other charges. The girl told officials that being at the hospital was the safest she'd ever felt after being rescued from the home. The U.S. Marshal Service tells the news that a first arrest in the 13-year-old's kidnapping, an unnamed 62-year-old man, was made in New Orleans, Louisiana on October 27th. He reportedly admitted that he was with the missing child at the Greyhound bus station in Baton Rouge earlier in the week and is facing a charge of contributing to the delinquency of a juvenile. The Marshal Service says they later learned that before arriving in Pittsburgh, the 13-year-old girl was with another man, 62-year-old Ronald Smith, who was arrested on kidnapping charges in Columbus, Georgia. More arrests could be forthcoming, according to the Marshal Service. Thank goodness she was found alive and well and brought back to her family. But parents must drill it into their kids' heads. Do not talk to strangers online and do not give out your personal information. And also for parents to know what their kids are doing when they're on the internet.
Following tonight, a Pennsylvania house was stormed last night, and in the basement, police found a missing Louisiana girl hidden in a box covered by a sheet. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. The 13-year-old vanished earlier this month from her home in Baker. Now she's recovering after a dramatic multi-state rescue.
Whitney Miller has the latest details in this disturbing case.
The search for that missing 13-year-old from Baker, Louisiana came to a shocking end on Thursday night when police in Pittsburgh found her stuffed inside a box in a basement. Investigators say 26-year-old Keyshawn Crumity kept the girl hidden for days inside his Brighton Heights home.
An amount of policemen, SWAT, FBI, U.S. Marshals, up and down the road. And then I saw a girl, which looked like a girl, very small, being pulled out and taken to the right, which was where the ambulance was.
According to police, Crumity met the teen on Snapchat, luring her from Baker to Pennsylvania with promises of safety and adoption. Instead, investigators say he gave her alcohol and edibles, then sexually assaulted her multiple times before police arrived.
You would never think of any so atrocious like that. It's just horrible.
Detectives say Crumity wasn't alone. A woman from Washington, D.C. allegedly traveled with the teen to Pittsburgh, and the three slept in the same basement bed. The U.S. Marshals tracked the girl's path and then tipped off Pittsburgh police Thursday evening.
It makes me happy that they were making that the arrest, between everybody for that. It's scary, though. Just crazy.
Unnerving.
Unnerving, yeah. Yeah. I'm glad they they got the guy.
That investigation also led to the arrest of 62-year-old Ronald Smith in Columbus, Georgia. Police say he and another man drove the girl from Louisiana to Georgia and then put her on a bus bound for Pittsburgh. Crumedy is now in jail, charged with child trafficking, multiple counts of sexual assault, and corruption of a minor. The girl is receiving medical care and support as investigators pursue additional arrests and charges.